One of the many black pioneers in professional wrestling is the legendary Bobo Brazil. Born as Houston Harris in Little Rock, Arkansas, Bobo Brazil became an iconic figure who broke barriers in a sport deeply affected by racial segregation and inequality. Over the years, his contributions helped pave the way for countless black wrestlers to succeed in the industry. Bobo's early life was far from easy. After his father passed away when he was just 7 years old, he and his family moved multiple times, including stops in East St. Louis, Illinois, and Benton Harbor, Michigan. To support himself, he worked a variety of odd jobs, including playing for a Negro League baseball team and working in a steel mill. His wrestling journey began when he was discovered and convinced to step into the ring. The earliest recorded match of Harris dates back to March 29, 1948, initially wrestling under the name Houston Harris, the Black Panther. His name later changed to Bobo Brazil due to a misspelling on promotional material, a name that stuck and became legendary. Standing at 6 feet 6 inches and weighing 270 pounds, Bobo Brazil had the physique, charisma, and style to succeed in professional wrestling. He dressed sharply, carried himself with confidence, and had an undeniable presence that captivated audiences of all backgrounds. However, his journey was not without challenges. During the early days of his career, racial segregation was still prevalent in America, and professional wrestling was no exception. Bobo was barred from certain hotels, restaurants, and even some wrestling territories because of his race. Black wrestlers were often restricted to segregated Negro wrestling promotions and were not allowed to compete against white wrestlers. Despite these obstacles, Bobo Brazil's immense talent and drawing power made him a must-see attraction for both black and white fans. As a result, wrestling territories were eventually forced to allow him to compete against white wrestlers, breaking down racial barriers in the sport. He made history in 1970 by competing in the first ever mixed-race wrestling match. Throughout his illustrious career, Bobo Brazil wrestled for several major promotions, including the Worldwide Wrestling Federation, WWF, now WWE, the National Wrestling Alliance, NWA, and Mid-Atlantic Wrestling. He amassed numerous championships, including several versions of the NWA United States Championship and the WWF's original United States Championship, which he won 7 times. Notably, Bobo Brazil is often regarded as the first black world champion in professional wrestling history, winning the NWA World Heavyweight Championship. However, this reign was never officially recognized by the promotion. Over a career spanning more than 40 years, Bobo faced some of the biggest names in wrestling history, including Killer Kowalski, Dick the Bruiser, Nature Boy, Buddy Rogers, Bruno Sammartino, and Andre the Giant. His signature move, the Coco Butt, became a fan favorite and helped him secure many victories. In addition to his in-ring accomplishments, Bobo Brazil also mentored future wrestling stars, including Kamala and Soul Man Rocky Johnson, the father of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Bobo wrestled from 1948 until his final match in 1993, and his contributions to wrestling were formally recognized when he was inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame in 1994. Sadly, Bobo Brazil passed away in 1998 after suffering a series of strokes. While his name may not always be at the forefront of wrestling history discussions, Bobo Brazil's legacy is undeniable. He opened doors for black wrestlers to become world champions and headline events around the globe. His contributions to the sport should never be forgotten, especially by the black community in wrestling, who owe much of their success to pioneers like him.